Our mission is to make premium frozen food accessible, convenient, and high quality, bringing world-class freshness to every Filipino home. Cold storage seafood, freshness you can trust, right here in store.
The night opens up to those who open up to it. The spontaneous, the curious, the unexpected. Open up to your new best memories with Tanduay flavored mixes. Drink responsibly.
Di abutan dito! GG bro!
Don't worry, the Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Ayan na, para pag nawa ka, galingan mo ha. Sige na. Ayos!
Sa liga, sell mo yung kakampi! Oh, anong pang inaantay nyo? Basta cellphone, sell boys!
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry, the Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi na bitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
For generations, families have trusted legendary fireworks to light up their celebrations safely, brightly, and boldly. This season, keep the tradition alive with fireworks built for excitement and crafted for safety. Legendary fireworks. Feel the firepower safely.
Technology moves the world. And we move technology closer to you. MEC Networks. 30 years of technology distribution.
Hey, welcome to our second game. Still happening right here at Tanduay Gym. Fil-chi pa rin, tuloy tayo. The night before Valentine's Day. St. Jude Catholic School alumni, LINEA Metal Furnishings, PesoMaxFun.com. Laban dito sa Hope Christian High School AL Cards. Benji Santiago, kasama ko pa rin si Coach Anton de los Reyes. And taking a look at our team standings, updated na po ito, ha?
There you go. Couple of teams at 2-0. Hope Christian High School at itong St. Jude Catholic School battling it out to join yung ating top 2 teams to get that 2-0 record. And then ang Grace Christian College nandun nga sa baba kasama St. Stephen's High School, Uno High School, and Chiang Kai-shek.
Ito pa naman actually nagiinom. Ay, nagiinom tuloy. Nag-iipon. Nag-iipon.
Kakalata.
Bagitin mo na nga ito.
Efficiency was the name of the game para sa St. Jude Catholic School against their game against Chiang Kai-shek. 2-point field goals, 15 out of 30%. They also had some great transition offense, scoring 22 points off of the fast break. Their free throw and three-point shooting is something they need to improve on, as they only shot 16 and 34% respectively. Kim Lo, 17 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 50% from the field in that game for St. Jude Catholic School ni Coach John Sia.
Samantala, ito naman ang Hope Christian High School AL Cars. The previous meeting, they were able to defeat ang Grace Christian College 93-74.
Strong start, 32-15 first quarter. Different looks on defense, forcing 28 turnovers and 17 steals. Robert Mercado, 20 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Shot 47% for the field para dito kay Coach Jerton Cabiltes.
And that's turning over sa ating venue announcer as we're about ready to call out the starters for this ball game.
We're back in action here at Tanduay Gym in Quiapo, Manila for our second game. Is St. Jude Catholic School alumni versus Hope Christian High School alumni. This is the Fil-chi Athletic Association 30-39 division. Let's meet the starters for both teams first. For St. Jude alumni, starting at guard, number 17, Wendell Orbido. And the other guard, number 11, Terence Lam. At center, number 34, John Ong. Forward, number 42, Carl Kua. And the other forward, number 67, Kim Lo. Head coach is John Sia. And now the starting five for Hope alumni. At guard, number 14, John Ray Garrido. And the other guard, number 10, Leo Guion. Starting at center, number 18, King Benemerito. Also at forward, number 5, Stephen Mo. And the other forward, number 77, Jobert Mercado. Head coach is Gerson Cabiltes. Our official for this ball game.
Alright, ginawag na. Unang 5 para dito sa magkabilang teams na ito. And, well, yun nga, no? Nakita na rin kanina natin. Mercado, of course, will be starting this ball game. Just trying to pick up from where he left off. Being chosen as the best player in that ball game. And there's also Kim Lo, who will also start naman para dito sa other side. As we take a look at St. Jude. Almost opening up the scoring here in this ball game.
Visibly absent para sa starting lineup ni Coach Gerson Cabiltes. Sadi Rangel, unavailable for today's game. He is down with something. He's feeling a bit under the weather, is what was mentioned.
Ito na si Kim Lo. Clean shaven ngayon si Kim Lo.
Walang pahiyang, no? But Kim Lo running the break.
Gagaan kaya siya, no? Nabawas.
Pwede. Baka mas maging aerodynamic.
Oo nga.
Maging aerodynamic. Kulang lang ang pakalbo.
Samantala, eto na naman. Oh, but he missed on that layup. Sorry, miss. Heartbreaker for Kim Lo.
May have babied that shot underneath.
Mercado underneath, going for the shot, in and out. Cold start. Kim Lo attacking again. Scoops it up. Voila, gets his own miss. Trying to power his way inside, but there's just too many black shirts. Hoy, may agaw nga lang rito. Para sa St. Jude, it's Wendell Urbino. And
reach and foul. It's going to be called on Ong. That's
is that Wendell Urbino?
No, John Ong.
No, John Ong. Ayun,
Ong
number 34. John Ong. Okay. 2-0. So let's see itong Hope. See how they fare here. Oh, nicely done. Yun lang, Mercado underneath.
Going baseline and then adukot lang sa ilalim. Stretching for that layup underneath.
Jobert Mercado. And how about that turnaround?
It's Carl Kua, good pass. Cutting to the basket to recognize Carl.
The strength of Carl Kua, he may look lean, but he was able to grab 9 rebounds in their previous game.
It's a big fish that Leo Guion was able to get a foul from. I believe that's Kim Lo. Kim Lo, indeed. Cleanly shaven.
I know. It's Jobert once again. That shot won't fall.
Still cold to start here para dito sa Hope Christian High School. Unable to get their field goals going.
Urbino. Or can he go to Kua? Has it. The head and shoulder fake. And a foul is going to be called on Stephen Ngo. Anong foul dyan? Time out yun eh.
Si Malik eh.
Ba't kilala mo yung mga yan? Sabing FB rito eh. Kilala niya yung mga bossing eh. Wendell Urbino gets away. No, but his shot just couldn't find the hole and it just simply rolled out. And John Ong touching the ball last.
They are fighting for that leather. Talking about the bigs of both teams.
Garrido goes for the 3 and knocks it down.
Outside shot going and a 3-pointer at that. J.R. Garrido.
So now, lamang ang Hope Christian AL Cars, Kim Lo. And Stephen Ngo was going to be called for his second. And taking a look first at this 3-point shot. Garrido, brought to us by Hungry Paris. Kakatawa yung mga coach eh, no? Pagka binabati ko, sabi ko, nagtatrabaho ka pa rin? Gusto ko sana sabihin, bakit kayo din eh?
Oo nga, no? Kayo din naman ah.
Kayo din naman. Awit pa na yun. Araw-araw tayo nagkikita. Hindi gabi-gabi. I just love doing. I love my job, di ba? We love our job.
Yes, indeed.
We're having fun. We don't treat it as work anymore.
Doesn't seem like work.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like work. But you have to be realistic about the pay, huh? So we'll enjoy it more.
Yes.
In the meantime, 5-4 ang ating score dito. As we take a look at this nice pass inside, pero a better defensive job by St. Jude. Jiangnan, timeout.
Hindi mo tayo makakabenta.
Yes!
Don't worry. The Only with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now.
The night opens up to those who open up to it. The spontaneous, the curious, the unexpected. Open up to your new best memories with Tanduay flavored mixes. Drink responsibly.
Basta Fil-chi Flex, sigurado ang quality. Tarpaulin, linoleum, carmating, plastic cover at iba pa. Tatak matibay, tatak Pinoy. Lahat gawa sa pawis at husay ng Pinoy. Champion ka sa Fil-chi Flex. Tatak Pinoy, ito ang the best.
Welcome back. Lamang po ang Hope Christian AL Cars alumni. And 5-4 ang ating score right now. And there's going to be free throws to be taken here by
Sinalakay.
Sumalakay. Carl Kenneth Sumalakay. Sincerity, of course, home of the most famous fried chicken in town since 1956.
It's a good drop pass by J.R. Garrido. to Carl Sumalakay, who was streaking down court.
Couldn't make any of those 2 free throws. Kim Law, quick pass. They're setting up their half-court offense. Oh, a tripping foul. Sumalakay is going to be called for that one as Kua goes down.
Early on, you're seeing Carl Kua very fearless attacking the basket, and to your point, don't let that lean frame fool you.
Diba? That time, Carl versus Carl. Sumalakay versus Kua. Right now, let's take a look. It's a Terran slam. Orchestrates. Sumalakay with a rebound. A long pass. Scoop. Di pumasok. Kim Lo gets double-teamed. Carl Kua. Di maiangat yung tira. He almost lost it. He recovers and then throws it to the wrong player. And here's fast break in the making. No! Could not finish right there.
I was bothered by that and slam. Talking about J.R. Garrido.
J.R. Garrido. Ayaw din. Let's see, subok naman tayo rito. There's a better way to finish it.
Offhand finish, Robert Mercado. 2-on-1 fast break.
Jobert, di ba? Tama ba? Jobert or Robert?
Robert. Mine says Robert.
Oh?
Yep.
So, Livestats kasi natin, Jobert. Oo nga, alam ko Robert doon nakalaan yan eh. Fast break brought to us by BYD. Parang, di ba? Alam mo na yung BYD Valenzuela, Marila, or Bataan. Para pa, totohanin na natin yung BYD na yan. Huwag nang para-para. O, jeep lang ang pinapara, tsaka bus. BYD, di mo mapapara yan.
In the ball game, Black Shoes De La Cruz, Arjan making his appearance. Yep, ayan na eh. Hindi na siya Orange Shoes De La Cruz.
Kim Lo, he's gonna go all the way. I know he will. And
one of your favorite players, Jason Ligad. Si Direk Francis pa nag-ano sa'yo, nagpaalala. Naalala mo siya, di ba pinakover na dati ng high school? Ayan na, hanggang ngayon, naabutan mo pa.
College ako nun eh.
That's, again, if there's a LeBron James sa NBA na 23 years na, merong Benji Santiago na nasa 30 years plus na and counting. Pag-uusapan ka namin ni Coach Ryan Gregorio eh.
Ano?
How long you've been in the industry. Because I always tell him na magka-partner tayo sa Canton Liga. Sabi niya, oh my God, he's been in the industry for 30 years, maybe even more.
Grabe naman.
Pleasure to work with Benji Santiago all the time.
I did not start when I was 15 years old, ha?
45 ka lang pala. If my math is mas matanda pa ako sa iyo. At Arjan De La Cruz with that steal in the finish from defense to offense.
Mabilis ang pace here in the first quarter, but it's already a 5-point advantage. Bandadagdagan pa with that three-pointer. Arjan De La Cruz and making it a 12-4 lead para sa Hope Christian Alumni AL Cards. 3-point shot of the game brought to us by Hungry Pares. Jangnan timeout muna tayo.
Ayan na, para pag nawa ka, galingan mo ha. Sige na. Ayos.
Sa liga, Selmo yung kakampi. Oh, ano pang inaantay nyo? Basta cellphone, Selmo!
And they're off and running. Hika nga para rito sa panig ng Hope Christian Alumni. Clean steal, clean swipe brought to us by 1118 Auto Spa. Arjan De La Cruz making his presence felt.
5 quick points for Black Shoes De La Cruz.
And tripling the output right now in itong panig ng St. Jude. LINEA PesomatsFund.com.
Just a quick shout out. Attorney Kyla David, pretty sure she's watching. Yan ang may kagagawan kung bakit may black shoes. Si Arjan De La Cruz. Oo, ganun eh. Congratulations for passing the bar, Attorney Kyla.
Well, tomorrow I'm going to try to pass the bar or pass by the bar.
Sa ibang bar.
Pass by the bar. Kim Lo. Naku, naagawan pa. I was just about to say that he has to do something extra. Tingnan natin yung mga combination of the players that they have here for Hope Christian. Makalapaglaro in the 2 oldest college leagues that we have in the country. The exposure and the experience that they have.
That is a lot, no? Talking about Hope Christian High School. Says a lot about that program during their time, their generation.
Foul in the backcourt, just too much pressure that time being applied by Hope. A.L. Cars.
And this is pretty much the time that they're going to get those turnovers, those steals, full court pressure. No Terrence Lam inside the court for St. Jude Catholic School.
Masyado masikip. Play almost broken up. Just a little over 2 minutes to play here in the first period. Behind the back, goes for the jumper, just falling short.
Okay din yung ginawa ni Arjan eh. Winave off niya.
Yeah.
Punta ka sa kabila kasi sasaksak ako. Just to get some space.
Oo, pampasikip pa yun. Kahit kakampi mo yun, di ba?
Lipat ka, lipat sa kabila.
The drive, the backing shot did not work out. Let's see here. Ito, markado si Kim Lo. Here he is. Trying to do everything by himself. Couldn't do it. Backing shot. He just looked at the referee. Kind of helpless, but he's also disappointed with the defense. He is a marked man. And then this three-point shot just didn't work out. 12-4. A minute and a half or a minute and 10 to play here in the first period. Our second game, folks. Somebody will join the 2 unbeaten teams at the top of our team standings. Kim Lo goes for the 3. Dito na nga lang para hindi masikip, pero he could not get it to fall down. Another 3. That's on its way, and that's the way to do it.
That's Denzel Wong with his patented Wong bomb. Knocking down a 3. Remember in that last game, before he was able to hit his first 3, naka-4 na sablayan. Ngayon, first attempt, he makes them pay.
And let's see. It could be something else. Only had 8 points and 4 rebounds in the previous game. Pero ito naman, and 1.
That's Errol Villar getting that shot off from the elbow. Good entry pass. The recognition by Lagamayo. 2 fouls.
Oo nga. Kaya Kim Lo has to be lifted from the floor. Goes back to the bench. And Kim Lo only 2 points. Patapos na rin lang naman itong ating first quarter. 14-7 para sa Hope. And an 8-second backcourt violation.
And there's that 2-2-1 full court press ng Hope Christian High School. That gave problems para sa Grace Christian College. And it's doing the same for St. Jude Catholic School in this ball game.
Problem could be an understatement as we take a look at that expression in the face of Coach John C. And it's a difference of 3 seconds, game clock and shot clock here. Nakabingwit pa ng foul.
That's going to mean free throws for Arjan De La Cruz, leading all scorers with 5 points. Chance to make it 7. Now, I get that play that they're talking about. They want to overload one side for that corner so they can go ahead and give that pass.
Traverse Asia, built for legacy, designed for life, builder of luxury living and landmark spaces. Jason Ligan was called for the foul. Arjan De La Cruz is at the line. Increasing their lead up to 9 right now, 16-7. But still, that pressure defense continues. So they manage to cross the midcourt line. Denzel doesn't drop. So how do you like that? Shooting percentage 42% for Hope Christian. And for St. Jude, 17%. And it all started with some really sticky defense, putting a lot of pressure even in the backcourt. And some problems trying to cross that midcourt line. That's with regards for the offense, the execution of a better offense para rito nga sa panig ng St. Jude. 16-7 is our count, the end of the first quarter. All right, si Boss Bernard Young was actually some trivia daw. Errol Villar, si John Ray Garrido, at si Kim Lo, mag-teammate sa UST.
I was actually asking Arjan if John Ray Garrido, si JR Garrido, is related to Alan Garrido.
Ano sabi niya?
Hindi daw niya alam eh.
Hindi niya alam. Nag-aral ka ba o nagbabasketball ka?
Sige, tanungin ko na lang pag
Thank you very much, Boss Bernard. Okay.
Tama naman yun, ha? Boss Bernard giving us some trivia.
Nakala ko si Edison Yang na yung hero eh. Okay, anyways, sabi nga natin. Oh, ano to?
Yung undershirt maluwag.
Okay.
Hindi pwede kasi baka malusutan ng kamay, delikado. That's Martin Go.
Pinakitaan po tuloy. Parang mga tennis player eh, di ba? Pag nag-uubad ng mga upper clothing nila eh, di ba? You should see Coach Anton De Los Reyes when he takes off his shirt.
Wag. Wala. Nothing to see. Nakakahiya.
16-7, so I guess we could continue right now in our second quarter, but still the lull.
And trying to see warning. Parang warning yung pagkarinig ko for delaying the game for on Hope Christian High School.
Si Buenti po naman na naka-focus ngayon sa atin. Saan ba siya galing? Alam eh, nakipagkwentuhan pa yata kay Commissioner tsaka kay Chairman eh.
During that first quarter, hot start. I would say a hot start for Kim Lo 4 quick points. But during that hot start,
Baltog. That was very surprising.
Turnovers took over. 8 turnovers para dito sa St. Jude Catholic School. Habang ito naman na Hope Christian with Arjan de la Cruz leading the charge. 7 points to take the lead in that first quarter.
Kung hindi sobra, bitin. Nangyari sa mga layup nitong Hope. Anyways. So Arjan de la Cruz is going to be shooting 2 shots from the line.
Seems to me that Arjan de la Cruz is on a mission in today's game.
Sincerity Cafe and Restaurant, home of the most famous fried chicken in town since 1956. Nabanggit natin na 3 player when they played for the UST sa UAAP. That was in 2012.
Wow. So again, that's Kim Lo, J.R. Garrido.
That's kasi Errol Villar.
Yun.
Ten-point lead. Jason Liga that's yet to make his presence felt on the court here. For St. Jude, there's still that trapping defense. Here, Jason Liga. Here he is going for the runner, and there you go. Pwede naman palang i-request eh.
Right on cue, Jason Ligad gets his first 2 points, making Benji Santiago look good.
I always look good. I always look good.
Okay, look even better with that shot.
Yun lang. Eto, may sagot. Tres, Arjan de la Cruz. And then, was there a foul?
Not on him. I think okay. Against St. Jude rather. Like what I said, Arjan de la Cruz seems to be on a mission. Giving him that much space, he's gonna pull up all net for Arjan Black Shoes de la Cruz.
The biggest lead in the game. At helpless pa. Itong panig ng St. Jude because Kim Lo has picked up 2 personal fouls and he's still riding the bench.
And you see the difficulty in them trying to set up their offense and try to get their game going. Talking about St. Jude Catholic School.
Bitin. Uy, teka muna. A delayed whistle.
It's a push on Joe Marito Biano. Used to be a player in Mapua. Joe Maria.
Ito na yung mga tipo na, where are they now? Diva.
Yep.
Where are they now? Let's check them out here. MWF. The scoop, and it goes in. Nicely done right there. That was Carl Kua.
Good move to get to the basket. Rejecting that screen, driving, stretching for that layup.
No. He's got 2 fouls. He fires. It bounced out.
Robert Mercado trying to say, or trying to plead his case, saying last touch daw ni Francis Go.
Yun, ay tawid. Nice fake. And it drops.
4 straight points. Carl Kua this time knocking down that mid-range jumper.
He's also got 3 rebounds as well. Lead cut down to 7. And there's another rebound. And they're trying to cut this deficit without the presence of Kim Lo. Jason Ligad. Right there, Francis Go.
You see them trying to string some points together. 6 quick points para dito sa St. Jude Catholic School.
Another miss, another rebound. Francisco bringing it down here. Jason Ligad. There's a push.
So Steven Ross gonna get called for that foul.
Team foul number 3. Samantala taking a look at this. Power move, power play, just like Powerhouse Tools. Built tough. Francisco finding a way for that layup. 5-point ball game. Terrence Lamb with a miss from the outside. There finally, after a long spell. And Chia Garrido coming up with a banking shot. Carl Kua with a foul.
Almost a late pass.
Genius Hardware, assist of the game. From Mercado. And dyan ng timeout muna tayo.
GG bro! Don't worry, the Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus Only Facebook or Only TikTok. Load now!
The night opens up to those who open up to it. The spontaneous, the curious, the unexpected. Open up to your new best memories with Tanduay flavored mixes. Drink responsibly.
Well, for a little while, they were enjoying a double-digit lead, and then there was, of course, the run here. Some minutes the official drinking water ng ating Fil-chi. So 22-15 right now. In 6 minutes and 15 here in the first half. So J.R. Garrido.
Carl Kua and Martin Go teaming up for that 6-0 blast.
Kua, Ligad. Here's a good-looking three. Uh-oh. Bad save. And then the spin. Dipsy-doo!
It's Leo Guion powering it up there. You see his upper body strength in their last game. No? Parang may iniinda sa balikat niya. It seems like he's good now after making that layup.
Alcua between the legs, floats it up. Can't do it. Kalawit rebound right there.
Jan Ong's gonna get called for that foul. Offensive rebound.
And check out this fast break play driving to the basket. Parang naka BYD. Get yours at BYD, Valenzuela, Marilao, or Bataan. Yun, parang pinapatunayan sa atin kung saan-saan niyang nailusot yun, you know? Valenzuela, Marilao, Bataan.
Leo Guion again. That time a short corner jumper off that baseline out of bounds play.
Jason Ligad attacks, hangs, fouled.
That's an automatic foul. Ang ganda na nung taas na ng kamay eh. Tapos biglang binaba mo pa. You should have just kept it. Your hands up. What I'm saying, knowing about Leo Guion, if we see that on the replay, you'll see it. Tried to block that shot of Jason Ligad on that drive to the baseline.
Only 2 points so far for Jason Ligad. Here he is at the line, makes the first. Had 8 points and 4 rebounds the last time around. And itong the Philippine Span Asia Carrier Corp moving with you. One of two. Well, it's back to another double-digit lead here, being enjoyed by Hope Alumni, AL Cars, and adding some more to the lead that they have, which is now up to 12.
That was too easy for J.R. Garrido using that ball screen by Benemerito.
There's a foul. Seeking Benemerito, tinawagan. Sino foul? Sino foul?
May sundot eh, may sundot.
Hinahanapan niya ng dribbling violation. Ito si Terrence Lamb. Kung minsan alam mo yung mga ganun, pag kasi nag-hesitate ka, dun napapansin nyo ng referee, but when you're just so fast, you know, di ba, and everything, lalo na ito, point guard ang laro nito eh, di ba? Yan pa pinakaayaw ng mga point guard, yung matatawagan ka, dribbling violation. Yun na nga lang, pinagagawa mo talaga eh, di ba? That's a normal thing for a point guard.
You have to have tight handles if you're a point guard. So pag natatawagan ka ng dribbling violation, medyo that's like a knock on your game. Parang hindi ka magaling mag-dribble, point guard ka pa man din.
2 shots. Janteric Ong.
Good on the first white body inside. Again, we talked about it at the top of the broadcast. No Taddy Rangel is feeling under the weather, so medyo may handicap kahit pa paano ang Hope Christian High School AL Cars.
The kick out. Opportunity here. It's
smart play, Martin. Go. Yeah. Bounced it off of Leo Guion.
Did go. Almost stolen, goes for the cross court. That's an air ball. And penalty. Penalty on Hope Alumni AL Cars. So free throws. Janteric Ong.
Missed this last 2 from the free throw. Etong si Jan Ong. So far with the points, 4 rebounds. It's tough, no? Kim Lo sitting on the bench, couple of fouls. That's your main guy for Coach John Sia.
Hey, wala siyang choice. Although this is just a little over 3 minutes na natitira. If they can actually lessen this double-digit advantage, kanina nagawa na nila without Kim Loy, di ba?
They went on that run. We talked at that start of the start of the second quarter.
Ay baba nila to 5 points. The foul is on Perry Lee. And guess who's back? Kailangan na ibalik.
Kim Lo, right on cue.
That's when we were talking about him, so of course to nurse 2 personal fouls. And he's only got 2 points. As he replaces Janteric Ong, J.R. Garrido, making this into another 12-point advantage. Ayan, pagtawid pa lang, problema na. Naagaw pa.
Leo Guion with a steal, defense to offense, that full court press. Again, giving problems for the side of St. Jude Catholic School.
Naku, eto naman. But I was so concerned about that instead of passing it forward, binalik mo pa dun sa likuran, eh, no? Well, anyways, eto tingnan muna natin ito. Clean steal, clean swipe, brought to us by 11-18 Auto Spa Gion. And making this into a 14-point advantage. Jiangnan timeout.
Ayan na, para pag nawa ka, galingan mo ha. Sige na. Ayos.
Sa liga, sell mo yung kakampi. Oh, anong pang inaantay nyo? Basta cellphone, cellphone!
Three minutes and 11 to play here in the first half. Our second game. It is St. Stephen. Well, not exactly the easiest of wins. They went up against Chiang Kai-shek alumni.
It's a good drive to the basket by Denzel Wong. He's able to beat the defense, but wasn't able to finish.
Naipit na. Ay, nagawa ng paraan. Carl Kua. The three, nope. Unable to make it, Francisco. The scoop, a miss. Second chance. No need to hurry. They just had an offensive rebound as we approach the final 2 minutes of the second period. They go for the three. Can't knock down the three.
Couple of chances. Carl Sumalakay unable to finish. Get that three-pointer to go.
And then the outside shots not even falling here. Whoa! Under the kili-kili.
That's a good stretch underneath Leo Guion.
Ayaw mahulog. Again, a miss. So many misses. Up and down basketball.
So both teams unable to punch a hole in that bucket. 4 trips down.
Ito naman siguro.
That's Robert Mercado finishing after that Carl Sumalakay steal.
Robert Mercado. Denzel Wong seems to be hurt.
Holding on to his left knee.
Hindi kaya nagkatamaan ng tuhod.
Be able to see, but he's not in good shape.
He's in a lot of pain. Sigarito. Ooh. Naapakan ba niya?
He looks like he stepped on the foot of Leo
Kaya
Guion. It's either that or when he tried to, make that stop, medyo madaming force.
Minsan nangyayari din yun di ba?
Hopefully Denzel Wong is okay.
It's been kind of a busy night kay Doktora. Ayan, no? Denzel Wong. Yeah. Seems to be okay. That's a good thing. That's cool. That's cool. May penalty. Titira pa nga siya ng free throws eh. Kaya pa ba? O kailangan palitan na muna? It's gotta be replaced.
Again, the action was stopped.
Yeah. Yung shock. Siguro kung minsan eh. Tapos minaramdaman kang pain.
Yep.
And then it's there for a little while. So you kind of worry, di ba? Hindi naman to mga talagang natural na nag-i-ensayo and everything, you know. You feel something that, wow, it's going to affect a lot of things in your life for one thing. Ito naman, Terrence Lam. And those free throws, they need those free throws.
Every chance that you can get to try and score some points and cut into this deficit, you gotta take them.
Terrence Lam.
Oh!
Kim Law got the basket. May sumakay.
It was Sidney Lau who hit the deck after that bump from Kim Law, pero tayo lang ulit. You'll see it. Tibay.
Here's a bonus for Kim Law. He's got 4 points. He managed to get an offensive rebound, so reboot their offense. Half court. Kim Law once again. And somebody bumped Kim Law. And it's Tubiano who's going to be called for his second.
Good matchup. Jomari Tubiano and Kim Law, both wide bodies.
17 in their first game. And now slowly but surely, he's got a lot of making up to do with sa scoring niya.
He was sidelined because of a couple of personal fouls.
Yes. Pag-score niya ng first two, kasunod dalawang fouls eh. And now he has to go back. Baka mamaya, madali pa. So pag-offense, nandiyan si Kim Law. Pag-defense, labas ka muna.
Situational.
Yeah. Going for the last shot. Umpaying ng Hope Alumni. They lead by 12. They try to go inside. That won't do. That will do, actually, for the first 2 quarters of this ball game. The lead is 12, and it's favoring Hope Alumni. They're trying to tighten their defense. Si Arjan, swerte ba sa kanya talaga yung black shoes?
Black shoes eh. Bigay ni attorney. Kaya inspired. Black shoes Del Cruz. But again, a lot more of Arjan and a lot more of those transition buckets. The transition game of Hope Christian High School really doing damage here in the second quarter.
Fil-chi flex sigurado ang quality tapoli linoleum karmating plastic cover at iba pa tatak matibay tatak Pinoy lahat gawa sa pawis at husay ng Pinoy. Champion ka sa Fil-chi flex tatak Pinoy, ito ang the best.
Hindi ka maulan.
Di mo tayo makakabenta.
Yes!
Don't worry. Be unleashed with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now.
Our mission is to make premium frozen food accessible, convenient, and high quality, bringing world-class freshness to every Filipino home. Cold storage seafood, freshness you can trust, right here in store.
The night opens up to those who open up to it. The spontaneous, the curious, the unexpected. Open up to your new best memories with Tanduay flavored mixes. Drink responsibly.
GG, bro! Don't worry. The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Ayan na, para pag nawa ka, galingan mo ha. Sige na. Ayos!
Sa liga, sell mo yung kakampi. Oh, anong pang inaantay nyo? Basta cellphone, cellphone!
For now, the lead is 12, largest at 16. Enjoyed here by Hope Christian Alumni AL Cars. 34-22 after 2 quarters. Benji Santiago, Coach Anton de los Reyes. You're good in numbers.
During that first half, we saw that patented game of Hope Christian High School forcing those turnovers, getting 13 turnovers, scoring 13 fast break points, getting those steals, finishing 36% from the field. Habang ito namang St. Jude Catholic School talagang nahihirapan. No? They can't even get that ball across. They were called for 2, 3, 8-second violations during that second quarter. But they did have that run to begin that second to cut this lead down to 5 points, as low as 5. But right now, tall mountain for them to be able to get back.
Ain't no mountain high enough. Sabi nga ni Diana Ross. Arjan de la Cruz, the only guy in double figures as we take a look at Kimlo. And itong si Robert actually, and Robert Mercado. Yeah, and si Kimlo kasi saddled with 2 fouls. And of course, these are 2 guys who turn out to be the best player dun sa kanilang previous games. And now they're matched up against each other. So 34-22, here we go with the third period. Again, the countdown to Valentine's Day is on.
Talking about Arjan de la Cruz, you mentioned only player in double figures, 11 points. Off-night pa daw yan, sabi ni Enzo Navarro.
Ganon? Off-night
pa yan. Sabi ko, 7 minutes partida. 7 minutes lang ginamit yan si Arja. Pwede daw. Kasi akala nila buong first half daw naglaro. Hindi, 7 minutes lang, sabi ko. Off-night. So, quick shout-out. I'm sure Enzo Navarro and Jaime Mendehar watching.
Ako rin, off-night ko rin eh.
Wala kang off eh. Araw-araw ka nagtatrabaho. Bawal in-demand yung kasama ko.
Bawal mag-day off, baka mabaril. Well, of course, para dito sa panig ng Hope, especially for Arjan de la Cruz, is not going to be contented with his just 11 points. Kim Law right now attacks, trying to add to his 6 points. Jason Ligad can't do it from the corner 3.
He had all day to shoot. Nice pass by Kim Lo, who attracted the defense and then kicked it out.
Let's see how they do this. Inside 10 seconds, ng kanilang shot clock traveling. Robert Mercado surprised. Parang sabi niya, talagang galaw ko naman yun.
Okay.
Traveling.
Now we're gonna double check. Nung first game kasi, Robert Mercado.
Oo
So
nga
ngayon, Jobert.
Jobert na nga
I'm gonna make sure, para lang sa pamilya ni Robert or Jobert, pasensya na po kayo.
Pasensya na, yan.
Aayusin mo namin yan.
Actually, kung talagang tutusin nga, dito sa aming Livestats, hindi nga siya Mercado eh. Medina siya.
Medina talaga eh.
Oo, di ba?
We're gonna go ahead and make sure to correct ourselves kung ano man yan.
Ipa-flash na lang po namin sa inyong mga devices yung number ni Coach Anton para may text nyo sa kanya. At least marami babati sa'yo ng Happy Valentine. Pagka-flash natin yan, dyan yung number mo. And so many free throws missed also. It's kind of heartbreaking here.
Ayan.
Ano talaga daw?
Jobert Mercado.
Jobert Mercado.
Thank you very much.
Kalimutan na natin si Robert
Big J.
Medina.
Si Jonathan Nava sa pag-ayos niya.
Yeah. So, Jobert Mercado.
Kasi kung hindi, Bert na lang itatawag sa kanya. Para wala nang mali.
Yeah.
Bert Mercado. Diba?
Para hindi rin kami malito sa Medina at saka Mercado. And the Bert M. Wow, teka muna. What happened there? Stobiano.
Stobiano and Terence Lam.
Yeah. All part of the game, as they say. Let's take a look at it one more time. Diving for the loose ball, and yeah, all part of the game, I would say. At least they're being all sporty about it. A game is a game.
All part of the action,
yes,
you would say.
Yun lang yan. Actually, kung talagang tutusin, hira naman tayo makakita rito, even if there's
just a little bit of kumbaga medyo init, pero opera rin
diba?
After, okay na rin eh. Because again, this is their community. This is the Filipino-Chinese community.
Yes, that's right. Spread love, Valentine bukas. Ayan, Carl Kua.
May bawi on that drive to the bucket. Earlier, Jobert Mercado getting a couple of points in transition again, as per usual for Hope Christian High School.
Oh, yun lang. Still can't find a hole. Terrence Lamb throws a long pass. Let's see. Kayang tapusin. Oh, naghahanap ng whistle, Kinlaw. Ooh. Down they go. Terrence Lamb is going to be called for the foul.
Arjan De La Cruz took it strong to the cup. Getting a foul on Terrence. You'll see it here.
Falling down hard. But there's also such thing as falling in love hard.
Valentine's talaga. Inaano yan ni Benji. Sakto niya yan talaga eh. Arjan missing that jumper. Gone cold so far is Arjan De La Cruz.
For now nga yata eh. Cupid is shooting basketball. Not shooting arrows. Well, that's the 12-point advantage. Seems to be yung hanggang dun lang barrier. Something, come on. Para sabi ni Joyce, ni Ligad, ngayon ka pa pumito, ref. Oh, did they count that?
They did.
Yes, they did.
Yep.
All right. So Jason Liga, that will count as a three-pointer. And now we move on to the next calls.
I think Coach Gerson is saying na pumito na.
Kaya nga.
Tapos tumira si Jason. So, should not have counted.
Well, sa slow-mo kasi, wala tayong maririnig dyan. Walang sound yan. Kaya nga. Jason Ligad. So basically a 5-point swing for him, which has actually cut down the deficit to only 7 for now.
This is a 7-2 run for St. Jude Catholic School.
And not only that, they broke the 12-point barrier. Pero ito, tumatrabaho na naman si Jobert Mercado. And how many points does he have right now, Coach?
He's the only player that has scored here in the third for Hope Christian High School.
Kim Law trying to up his numbers here, so he's got 8 points. Jobert Mercado's got 10 over at the other side.
For the segment to a non-call. Kim Law, that is third personal
Segment
foul.
to a non-call. And I guess Kim Law has gotten fed up. He's always waiting for a whistle, which is not happening.
That time he was called for a technical because of resentment to a non-call.
A technical, but it's counted as a personal foul.
It is. That's why
so
it's his third.
Going to be his third. Not exactly the best of news that they could receive here.
You see him apologizing to the officials. So, you know, all's good, all's well for Kim Law.
Eight-point ball game. So nakagawa ng ways at the tip. Falcua. Naunahan din siya sa talunan that time.
You gotta box out. Carl Samalakay just sailed in for that putback.
Malakay nga yun. Walang atrasan siya.
Sinalakay
pasugod
niya.
yan. Pasugod. Sincerity Cafe and Restaurant, home of the most famous fried chicken in town since 1956.
Happy naman si Carl Kua na sumablay si Carl na inapiran niya. Nice one.
Who's the better Carl among the two of you?
Count.
Always, ano? Always.
Meron at meron talaga eh.
And there's that trapping defense once again, pero may tatawid. Well, naitawid, bahagya, and then
a steal from behind as Leo Guion giving chase.
Relentless with their pressure defense. Itong Hope alumni, AL Cars. Terrence Lamb is called for the foul.
And there's that pull on J.R. Garrido.
Shot clock is down to 2. Couldn't drop it. Really touch it last. Carl Sumalakay. 9-point advantage para sa Hope. Under 5 minutes.
Here's that different look on their full court. This is now a full court man-to-man. A change from their 2-2-1 full court press.
Kim Law asking for ISO. Kim Law attacks. Kim Law scores! Now he flexes the muscle. Finally, he heard the whistle that he wanted to hear since the start of the game.
That's a strong drive. No one stopping Kim Law.
Power move, power play, just like powerhouse tools. Built tough.
Villar is going to get called for that foul late on that help defense.
Pamangkin pala to ni Coach Edster si Kim Lo.
Okay. Kaya pala. Pamangkin ni Coach Edster eh. Kaya pala ganyan.
Bakit ang ibig sabihin?
Lakas maglaro. Mythical 5 na eh, di ba? Si Coach Edster sa
yes.
GABL.
And he knows his basketball. He's teaching the sport. Also volleyball, which is going to happen tomorrow morning. May session si Coach Edster.
Sa ano yan? Head start.
Head start, yes.
Kaya nagtuturo din kami ni Charles dyan eh.
Ako, kita mo, di ba? Seven points. Ang tinatapyas. This could be big, but it's offline for Terrence Lam.
Short and off right.
Mercado. Gio lost his footing. Trying to grab that rebound.
It's a better job of breaking the press. No dribbles, just crisp passing for St. Jude Catholic School.
Jason Ligad had an open look, unable to connect. Turnaround shot. Nope. Sumalakay, the offensive rebound. Hindi tumama yun, ha? Shot clock's going down. 7 seconds. It's down to 5.
A lot of chances. J.R. Garrido unable to capitalize on those mid-range jumpers of his.
And here's Kim Lo with the extra pass. Oh, wow. Carl Kua disappointed with himself. Sayang.
Sayang talaga. Ang ganda na ng pasa ni Kim Lo dun, eh. And he was in the perfect spot to be able to score. Point blank was Carl Kua.
33. Terrence Lam, Jason Ligad will go back to the bench for a little while. 3 minuto pa itong ating third quarter. Kim Lo turns. Kim Lo up. Kim Lo can't. He's gonna try it again. Kinaliwa, wala pa rin. He gets it back. Sa dami ba naman sooner or later?
Third time's the charm. Kim Lo, he's just lording it over inside, getting those offensive rebounds. He's already in double figures.
Yes. And the lead has been cut down to 5. Stephen. Nice fake inside.
Kasi you're that small, you get inside, manggigigil eh.
Rebound of the game brought to us by Ultra Force Tires. Ayan, Kim Lo.
Lo and behold. Getting those shots to go. Rebounds.
Traverse Asia Builders Corp. Built for legacy, designed for life, builder of luxury living and landmark spaces. Stephen Go making that second free throw. Up their lead, 6. Kim Lo, gagawing 4 na lang ang lamang.
They finally found a way to break that press, and that Kim Lo is the end recipient to be able to drive to the bucket. No one's gonna stop him single coverage.
This is a 15-7 scoring run, and then hitting a 3 right there. Yun lang.
I was with 2 defenders on him, talking about Carl Sumalakay.
Kasi Sumalakay, hindi atrasan. Yun, may agaw pa siya. So both ends of the floor being very active. 7-point advantage that they have here. Dion. Count the basket plus the foul. Carl Sumalakay right now having his moments here, Coach.
Yun nga yung sinabi mo. Sumasalakay, all gas, no brakes. Look at that, Pinoy step to get the defense off time, getting a foul in the process.
Points in the paint brought to us by Boyson.
Napapapalakpak tayo.
Yeah. Just like that, back to another double-digit lead here. Ay, baba, nasa 4 eh. Kim Lo once again creating space using his left hand.
Again, that's the way you want to be able to break that press. Kim Lo, the end recipient, to be able to go and drive because ang nangyayari, single coverage yan eh. 2-2-1. At last defender is the only one that's gonna try and stop Kim Lo.
That didn't happen here para sa panig ng Hope alumni. And here's St. Jude alumni. Kim Lo with a 3. Long and strong. Steven Go is fouled in the backcourt. Has a penalty pareho. Free throws coming up.
Wendell Urbino had to stop that fast break. I'd say that's a good foul.
Yes.
Kaysa naman mabigyan mo nga naman ng transition bucket na naman etong Hope Christian High School. 14 fast break points already.
Steven Go makes the first. And doing the same thing in the second.
Last game had 3 points and a rebound, Stephen Go.
Well, now he's got 3 points.
There you go.
Third quarter pa lang to.
Sabi sa'yo, pag ikaw nagko-cover, yung mga may average, nakukuha nila palagi eh. Lumalampas pa.
And a field goal now for Stephen Go.
That was a good pass, Leo Guion, being unselfish, giving it up to Stephen.
Hot like a hot pot. Stephen Go. The genius hardware assist of the game, creating this opportunity. There's Stephen Go, di ba? Oh. Hot pot, Jangnan. Jangnan hot pot.
Hot pot na.
Jangnan pa. 30 seconds to play here in the third. 12-point advantage. Sumalakay. Omatake.
Oh, yun lang. You knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Susundot ka pa eh. Wala na eh. Hawak na ni Chan Ong eh.
19.2 eh. No? He should be smarter.
Yeah. And then the moment a player has control, you go down on defense. Iiwan mo na yun. Hindi yung susubukan mo pang sundutan.
And earlier you saw Coach Gerson Gabildes. Parang ayaw niya na tignan eh pag ganun. 19.2, sumundot ka pa. Bibigyan mo pa sila ng free throws.
Ano
okay
yan
lang,
eh?
Coach. Okay lang, Coach. Hindi naman yata makashoot eh.
You
pa
would
rin
understand kung dinribble and then you're coming from behind. Pwede yun eh. Pero yung hawak, wala yan eh.
Hirap yun eh.
Whether or not tamaan mo o hindi, ang referee, pipito't pipito yan.
Last shot time here. Guion wanting isolation. Now he makes a move. A 3 did not work out. And that's just about it. Para dito sa ating third period. For a little while, they were threatened. They were just up by 4. But of course, everybody helping out. It's not just Mercado. Actually, Sumalakay. So it's a big third quarter for him, di ba, Coach?
Indeed, and not only was he doing damage, Kim Lo on the other end, of course, gaining some headway, but the defense, we talked about it, that full court press, getting turnovers for the side of Hope Christian High School to again give them this 12-point lead.
For generations, families have trusted legendary fireworks to light up their celebrations safely, brightly, and boldly. This season, keep the tradition alive with fireworks built for excitement and crafted for safety. Legendary fireworks. Feel the firepower safely.
Final 10 minutes of this ball game. Well, you can never be too sure. You may be up by 12 right now. And sometimes, you're facing an opponent that would consider when the going gets tough, they really have to get going. King Benemerito missing the turnaround, and here it's Kim Lo.
If they want to be able to get back in this game, they got to start early, talking about St. Jude Catholic School.
Terrence Lamb coming up short with that three. Well, the challenge was there. Yun lang. Yon puts it up. He's fouled. He's going to the line.
That's strong to the bucket after that steal. Talking about Leo Guion.
May realization din para dito sa Hope alumni. They could not just toy around at St. Jude. Sincerity Cafe and Restaurant, home of the most famous fried chicken in town since 1956.
Very organized itong team ni Coach John Cia, this 30-39. Kahit sabihin mo ng, like what we were talking about, hindi sila ganun kadalas mag-ensayo kasi may kanya-kanyang ano na yan eh, mga buhay, negosyo.
Exactly.
They could be starting off their business because they're very young, di ba? So yung time talaga not on their side to practice, pero still.
They made the necessary adjustment after the special defense being applied to them. Against them, rather, all game long. Jason Ligad can't knock down that corner three.
They're trying to be that zone buster, 2-3 zone. Etong Hope Christian High School, they dropped down to that zone defense.
Huli. Kim Lo coming up in a shot clock opportunity here. Terrence Lam protecting the ball with his body right there.
Inoyo pa ni Terrence Lam against Carl Sumalang. Ay, subukan mo. Sabi ni Terrence.
Stephen Ngo just unable to knock down that mid-range. Jason Ligad goes down.
Seems to be a cut on his left eyebrow.
There's blood, really, dito kay Jason Ligad. Napaka-busy ng pre-Valentine night ni Doktora.
Put a towel on that.
Let's see it one more time. Ang laki nung bumagsak sa kanya.
They were just fighting for that rebound. As you see, nothing dirty. Bentipo just they just fell.
The size of the arms din. Ito si King Benemerito, and the way he is nasa ilalim si Jason Ligad.
Mabigat talaga. Benemerito rather.
Hindi man siya rin nakatukod eh.
if you're able to see it on that replay. Pero again, we talked about it. Nothing dirty. Nataganan lang talaga siya.
Yes.
Yung Beneverito.
Posisyonan din sa rebound. Well, that's what basketball is all about, being a contact sport and everything. But of course, this is just very unfortunate. It's just one of those incidents. And hoping that he's going to be A-okay, Coach John Sia. And we know, itong mga, sabi nga natin, these are warriors. It's not the first time, most probably, that they got wounded in everything. But, I don't know. Sana doesn't really require mga cuts. Anyway, we're going to be taking a break and we'll be back.
Di mo tayo makakabenta! Yes! Don't worry! Be unleashed with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
The night opens up to those who open up to it. The spontaneous, the curious, the unexpected. Open up to your new best memories with Tanduay flavored mixes. Drink responsibly.
All right, they have to take Jason Liga out of the court, and the medical team is still with him going into the dugout. He's got this cut on your left eyebrow. As you take a look at Arjun De La Cruz hitting a three-pointer.
Right when he enters, making his presence felt right away is Arjun De La Cruz. Kakabiroan na nga sa GC si Arjun. Jetta daw sa puntos. 12 pa lang. Ito, 15 na.
Huwag lang majeta sa pagmamahal.
Hindi, ano yan. Alaga kay attorney. Alaga kay attorney.
Chana Ong. It's been called for traveling. Chan Derek Ong. 56-41. 16 ang pinakamalaking lamang, ha? It's now at 15. They could go for a new biggest lead here. Arjun De La Cruz wanting to kick it out. Ball will still stay para sa panig ng Hope. And they have 8.5 seconds on their shot clock.
There's no spacing on that side for Arjun.
And a dribbling violation. It's a pressure defense once again, creating this situation for Leo Guillon for the quick turn and the layup.
It's an easy outlet for Christian Errol Villar.
Stephen Ngong forcing a jump here. Let's see, possession arrow. It's still going to be basketball here para sa panig ng St. Jude. Defensive play of the game. This is how they were doing it. Basta cellphone, boy.
And that full court press, creating turnovers. That's the 22nd turnover para dito sa St. Jude Catholic School.
A three that falls short. Summit, the official drinking water of Fil-chi. Arjun goes for the three, short. Terrence Lamb. Uh-oh. Bumalik pa rin sa kanila. Kim Lo. Ayun na lang, buti lang yung effort. Just to keep it in play.
That
Yes.
was a lucky break. Martin Go had to chase that ball, and Carl Kua as well tried to bounce it off Arjan, ended up in the hands of Kim Lo.
Kim Lo, 18 points in the ball game. Arjan, the handoff inside. Stephen Goss called for traveling. 6 minutes and 21 here, a 15-point lead for Hope Alumni AL Cars. Ito, magulo na eh, no? And then, binigay kay Kim Lo, ayusin natin.
And when he gets it down low, that deep down low, that's goodbye for Kim Lo.
Oh, Stephen Go and one.
Jobert Mercado with that assist. And you gotta love it. He's recognizing that his teammate is running with him, cutting to the basket.
That's a genius hardware assist of the game, Jobert Mercado. Hot pot talaga eh.
Oh, iba eh. Mainit. Si Stephen Ngo.
There you go. Jiangnan timeout. Galing ng timing natin kanina, no? Nakashoot si Stephen Ngo, and then we went into a Jiangnan timeout.
So, talagang siya yung nag-lead in doon.
Beke naman. 61-43. Napalakas lang, pero maganda yung linya, and then, yun lang. Napalakas din pati pasa.
Too high for Kim Lo. Tumaan
Oo.
sa dalawang kamay niya. Sayang. Straight line for Martin Go on that shot. Just back rimmed it. 2-point guard setup for Coach Gerson Cabiltes.
Stephen Ngo missing that shot. Perry Lee the rebound. And nice. Terrence Lamb with a long pass to Kim Lo. So they've got 20 points ba si Kim Lo?
20.
Yeah, 20.
Too easy
no?
on that transition break.
Oh, wow. So,
J.R. Garrido finally. Remember, he was missing those mid-range jumpers. Ngayon, knocks down a three-pointer at the top of the key.
Kim Lo has pass inside, lost. Transition play here. Nothing much that Terrence Lamb could do to stop Jobert Mercado.
Good pass to the streaking Mercado. Picture perfect 3-on-1 fast break for Hope Christian High School.
Everybody high-fiving Stephen Ngo. At itong Philippines Pan Asia Carrier Corp, moving with you. Thank you very much sa suporta.
Season 1 pa.
Oh,
already with us. Still continuing to support. You gotta love it. Thank you very much.
Terrence Lamb attacking quickly. Results in a foul. He's going to be shooting free throws. Terrence Lamb, only 2 points. May 8 rebounds, 8 assists. It's the point production.
If he's not doing it on the offensive end, meaning getting those points, he's at least, and not even least, kumbaga, he's contributing.
He's supposed to have his brother, but Darren's.
Darren's.
Pero he did not show up here in this ball game, no? Wala si Darren's.
Parang si Aldrian.
Oh,
Wala
okay.
rin.
Stephen ko rin, di ba?
Match lang to.
Oo nga
match.
pala.
Tapatan lang, tapatan.
It has ballooned to this 19-point advantage for Hope. And then back-to-back naman ang tres niya. So J.R. Garrido knocking down a three-pointer.
He finally gotten his touch. Talking about J.R. Garrido.
22-point advantage. Yan lang talaga. When you're close to that basket.
Those are the second chance opportunities that you're going to get.
Power move, power play, just like Powerhouse Tools. Built tough. Filbert U. So seeing action and then completing a three-point play. Four minutes here in this ball game. Again, if I'm not mistaken, wala tayong laro this coming Monday, ano?
Wala. To give way to?
Yeah, the year of the horse.
Yun. Chinese
Actually,
New Year.
New Year's Eve yun, no?
Yep.
It's
break muna daw.
Break muna, yeah.
Break ka na daw. Ikaw naman daw mag-break.
Alin?
Ikaw, pahinga naman daw.
Akala ko nakikipag-break na yung partner ko eh.
Pahinga ka naman daw muna. Isipin mo.
Bawal. Baka mabaril. Kim Lo, 22 points.
Easy does it for Kim Lo.
3 and 20. Mercado, nice pass inside to Biano. Hesitated with a shot underneath. They go long distance, but it's off. Oh, they got the ball back. Another three, meron pa ba? Abay, meron pa! Garrido again. So Garrido already with 18 points. Okay na, kota na ba?
Kota na. Si John Ray Garrido.
And also the other side, they're actually dispatching some of the players. Did not get to see much minutes in the earlier part of the ball game. A 20-point advantage. 2 minutes and 25.
Top of the key three, Wendell Urbino.
Yes.
Time for him. Time for the players that again did not see some action. Medyo pakitang gilas din kay Coach John Cia.
Kasama sa kwentuhan, syempre. Alam mo yun eh.
That time, Raymond Tan. Siya naman daw, papakitang gilas din.
Last 2 minutes brought to us by TCL. Who else can deliver? Sa side nga ng St. Jude. LINEA, PetsomaxFun.com. Hindi pa pala tapos si Boss Stephen.
Hindi pa. Kailangan tuloy pa.
Russell Go be given a chance to score to get himself on the board. If only they could make the free throws. How many free throws did they miss tonight? They missed 22, converting only 6.
Tough day at the office. Tough day at the free throw line. 6 out of 23.
Time down to 90 seconds here in this ball game. So ang balik na namin is Wednesday for the continuation of Fil-chi HCHS.
It's like a Mayo. Siya naman daw from the right wing, adding to this point total ng Hope Christian High School. They now got 75 points.
A minute remaining. To Biano naman from the outside. Nope.
Pretty much just the finishing touches.
Friday, diba? Friday. Not even Wednesday.
Yeah.
Friday. Okay.
Long break time.
Yeah. There you go.
Still continuing to get those points, and
Irvin Yu
have a good account of themselves.
And the final seconds of this ball game, mukhang di natitira. Itong panig ng Hope Alumni AL Cars. But they'll get another win here. So still undefeated after 2 outings.
Combination of just excellent defense shown by Hope Christian High School, making it difficult para dito sa St. Jude Catholic School to execute their offense, even get down or get past that half-court area.
What I can only wish is that those players who got hurt, that they're going to be okay.
There you go. Of course, we're talking about Jason Ligad.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's going to be okay. And Denzel Wong.
Denzel Wong, that's right. There you go, the final score, 75-55. It's Hope Alumni getting the win here. But who really delivered the victory for them, or at least who led them?
Well, off the bench, Arjan De La Cruz, 15 points. Getting those steals, getting those three-pointers, getting out on the break. Just pulling up very efficient from the field. 50% field goals. Congratulations, Arjan De La Cruz, our Owedo player of the game. You gotta love it. Congratulations, Arjan De La Cruz.
And so, ito naman yung final update natin. Kimlo, 22-6-1. Jobert Mercado, 10-4-5. Better numbers here for Kimlo. But there's just too much firepower on the side of the team ng Hope in this ball game. And there you can see February 18. So there is a Wednesday game, and we're going to the 50 and above Division 3 games po yan. Tiongse, St. Stephen, Chiang Kai-shek, there's St. Jude Catholic, there's Xavier, and Hope Christian High School. That's this coming Wednesday. Dito pa rin po sa Tanduay Gym. For Coach Anton De Los Reyes, naman po si Benji Santiago. Hope you have a nice weekend. Hope you have a nice Valentine tomorrow. We'll see you at the ball games.
Hindi mo tayo makakabenta.
Yes! Don't worry. Be unleashed with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!